Hello, everybody. Today we're gonna talk about a book, a very unique book, the Silva Mind Control Map. I'm just showing you the book first, and then we're gonna talk. Very easy to find in Google, eBay, anywhere. I think you also can get it on Amazon, in your library. Let's switch camera here. I will talk about it. So we're gonna start by introducing the doctor who wrote this book a long time ago. I got to know this book probably, I read it 25, 26 years ago. And I actually read the book, and maybe 3, 4 months later, I went to one of the courses they give live. So they gather 15, 20 people, and they give them a course about what is the Silva Mind Control Map is. I believe I take it somewhere in Long Beach, California. And the course is like probably 2 days in a row, 10 hours a day. So it's a 20-hour course. And the reason of the course is one of the teacher will explain to you most likely the book and how you deal with it. 90% of the exercise including in the book. If you go to that side of thinking, you're going to find thousands of books, all talking about inside power, power healing, healing power, mind controls, all the yoga mentality here. And I went through a lot of these books. And the truth is, this is like the original books that I found it the most easy books to read and the most smooth way of explaining things, and easy for anyone. At that time, maybe my English wasn't even good enough, but I didn't have any problem reading it or understand any page of that book. Most of the exercises are very explained very easy, so it's a very it's a 1, 2, 3 book. You will never regret that you read the book. Let's begin by saying who's Silva. His name is Jose Silva. He's from Mexico, one of the genius of Mexico. And his book was translated to 140 language. So it's Chinese and Arabic and Japanese, you name it, 140 different language. That shows you how famous the book is, or how good the book is. I'm Egyptian. I come from Egypt when I was maybe 16, 17. So I see the book maybe 5, 6 years after I come to the state. I read it, I practice it, I went to the course, I exercise most of it, and it will flip your life 360 degrees once you read it. If you are into that, if you are into mind control and healing and inside power. If you are a believer in all this, this is the book to read. So Dr. Sylvia, he gives all his beauty in that book. So he tried hard to stay away, to make it side for any groups or any religion or any coloring or any where you from or what are you about. The book is all about what goes in here in your mind. I'm a Muslim, so as a Muslim, when I start reading the book, I was like kind of confused a little bit in the beginning, because I thought that he's taking one way different than what I'm taking. By him calling, he didn't even mention God in this book. He mentioned God, or as Christians say, Jesus, or as whatever we want to call it. He mentioned it as a superpower, or as the biggest computers in Earth, and all the human being is small computers, and he's teaching in this book how you connect to the computers, how you connect yourself to the big computers, the superpower computers, to be able or capable to get your power in your mind working. So let me go through a few things that the book talk about in the beginning. So before he starts anything, he's telling you about your brain. Beautiful information, just for you to start seeing it as a true story. So we learn from him that the brain is 3.5 pounds weight 3.5 pounds, controlling an average body of 140 to 200 to 300 pounds. That's what it controls. And the brain as a 3.5 pounds versus 160, 180, your body. But the brain uses 20% of the oxygen you take in inside your body. So that little 3.5 pounds use 1/5 of your oxygen in your body, 20%. For the brain to be able to manage the whole body and resend the oxygen again. That's one. You're also gonna learn that every human being have two brains, actually, not one brain. A conscious mind and a subconscious mind. Conscious mind, it's right in our front head. Subconscious mind, it sits in the back of it. Subconscious mind, 2/3 of the conscious mind. So it's a lot bigger. And each one of them have a job to do. So I'm just gonna talk a little few things about what the book is talking about. And everybody is free to go, whoever is interested, to go get that book. It's a treasure. That book worth $6 to $10 maybe. No more than that number. But I believe it worth millions of dollars to whoever read it and understand what he's trying to say to us, or what he's teaching us. In reality, that book can make all your dreams come true. minimum 75% of your dream will come true. That's how good it is. So, conscious mind, we want to talk about the conscious mind. Conscious mind control when we wake up, whenever we go to sleep, when we wake up, as soon as we open our eyes, conscious mind take over, start his shift, controlling your movement, your eye movement, your talking, your breathing, everything works in your body. The conscious mind will take control of that. Your movement of your hand, your hearing, anything life is being controlled by the conscious mind. So it's like a shift. And the conscious mind will continue with you. The only thing is happening that we don't see. Any piece of information we learn new, the conscious mind accept it and send it through a channel to the subconscious mind to save it. We don't feel that in normal life or normal day, but that's happening every second. If you learn something new, or if you see something, you heard an information that the body know that, or the brain know that you shouldn't forget about it, or he have to keep it in memory, it's automatically going to the subconscious mind. Now, let's talk about the subconscious mind a little bit here. Your brain is, any human healthy brain have 100 billion cells. I'm not exaggerating on the number, I think that's a true number. 100 billion cells. And each cell is like the memory stick, save information. And will bring it to you before, the minute you think about it, is there. So you can talk about it or you can vision it inside your brain. And Dr. Jose Silva didn't mention anything in this book without a backup of study of psychologists, of doctors, of studies been happening through the years. So he just don't think of idea and just write it in the book. No, everything is backed up by scientists 100%. So in his discovery, he found out that an average human person, we don't have to say super smart, just an average human person, use 3% of this 100 billion cells. 3%, that's all we use. So this study, the more genius person, a super doctor, a super engineer, a super genius, come up with ideas that people can't come up with. When they study their brains, they found out they're using 2% more than a normal person. So any genius that we heard about in life using 5% of 100 billion cells. What is that telling us? We know God created human in the best shape it could be. And in reality, we are the best machine God make. Yeah, we have animals more stronger than us, muscle-wise. We have animals killer, no problem. We have animals live longer than us. They don't get sick like us. They don't, but none of them have the facility we have. God maybe created a mountain made of stone, 1,000 feet up, thousands and thousands of feet up, that we can't even touch it, we can't even move, we can't do anything. But He gave us a brain that we will find out how can we put this mountain down. We can destroy that mountain. But that mountain cannot destroy us because there's no brain. They can't think. So we have so many gifts that we don't realize it until we think about it. And that book, it will show you what power do you have and how can you use that power. So we already talk about the conscious mind and what is the duty of it. As you are awake and alive, your conscious mind is your body. Now, as soon as you go to sleep, your conscious mind stops right there. He will go to sleep. But before he go to sleep, he gives the order or the job to the master of the brain. Subconscious mind take over. Subconscious mind have more duties, a lot more duties than the conscious mind. So when you go to sleep, the subconscious mind take over your breathing, all your body pieces, your heart beating, kidney, liver, the blood circulation, the dead cells created more live cells. For the dead one goes away every day. That's one job of the subconscious mind. Take over what the conscious mind doing when he's awake. That's a little part. Second part, our dreams, our vision, our wishes comes from your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is the most complicated computers ever and ever been built. And no human can build anything like that. Only the creation of the people did that. So nobody can get even near to make anything like any person's subconscious mind. So it's a computer and it's a receiver and it's a sender. It's like it do the job from your iPhone. It texts, it receive calls and send calls, receive messages and send messages, receive love and send love, receive dreams, receive thought going in the air. If we study, if you know how the radio works, how the old TV used to work with antenna, we're not talking cables and things going to cables, no. Remember when the TV used to work with the antenna only? Where he was getting the picture from where? Not from the electric. So any news or any TV channels or any radio channels sends all this information in the air. And then they created a machine to receive those information and translate it to music, to videos, to whatever we're watching. So that means we're living in an atmosphere full of information around us, we just don't see it. You can't hear the music until you have the radio and you put it on the channel, and then the channel receive the signal and translate it to music so you can hear it. Okay? Your subconscious mind, he's the first machine was capable to do that. Thousand and thousand and thousand and hundred of thousands of years ago. It's just that by all the technology we created in the 1900s until now, we forgot about that, or we stopped using that machine. And generation after generation, when people stop using one part of their body, it become disactive. A long time ago, everybody talking about the sixth sense, which does not exist anymore, except in a few people on Earth. And the sixth sense is a piece they found in the brain. They couldn't find out what is this piece for. All the scientists was like, okay, this piece, we didn't find a function for it. And lately only they found out this was the sixth sense activation transmission. So a long time ago, people used to communicate with each other thousands of miles away. As we chatting now, as we talking on the cell phone, people used to feel it. If anything happened to the family, to the son, to the dad, they used to get the message. Maybe not through hearing it or seeing it, but feeling. And that's the sixth sense, which exists in the brain. It just is not active. And one of those teaching in that book is how to reactivate that piece. It's not easy. It's very easy if you want to. If you go after it and keep going, you'll be able to maybe get 20%, 30%, 40%, 50, 60, I don't know. You may be able to get 100% out of it. Anyway, what this book is trying to teach you is, he's trying to tell you how much power do you have, how much energy and healing that each body have in himself. In reality, we don't need doctor, we don't need medicine, we don't need... The only thing that book don't teach you is how we won't die, because if you keep going, you won't die. And each human made to be born and die. So will not teach you that, because that's God order. Each human that created in that day, and you have to finish it that day. No books, no map up there will teach you otherwise. And that point is closed. So let's forget about it. Let's talk about anything else. But as long as you're alive, you're not dead. You have so much power. Through any sickness, through anything goes to you, your body is capable to take care of it. Lately, as much as the technology help us to be civilized, as much as it hurt us and stop a lot of our function that God created us with. And Dr. Sylvia talk about all this in his book. And not only Dr. Sylvia, I mean, so many people talked about it. I'm just trying to tell you that that book will explain to you in a very simple and easy way how can you go and learn and teach yourself how to react to this. So the muscle, the brain, it's a muscle. The more you work it out, the more it gets stronger and bigger. Will never get bigger than the weight I just say. I'm saying bigger inside the cells. How much cells can you expand and use? So if they say genius have 5%, you know what? If you exercise right, how are you supposed to do it? You can go to 7%, to 10%. And percent here is not something small. When we say anybody have extra 2%, we're talking about magic here. I believe if somebody using 20% of his brain, he will be able to walk through the wall, because he will know his chemistry inside his body to go through the steel if you want. He will change his chemical by using his brain to move things around, to go through walls, to be able to elevate so many things. Are this is just stories that we hear people can do that? No. This is 100% true. It's just that by nature, we didn't understand how we communicate with the subconscious mind. Everybody communicate very well with this conscious mind, because that's you. When you wake up, your personality, you present yourself, how you carry yourself, what's your body language, what are you about? Are you a good man, a good talker? Are you an asshole? Are you a great man? Are you a preacher? You have a good tongue to talk to people? Each one is different. But that's this. Subconscious mind, it's a completely whole different story. I believe some people live and die and didn't even know that they have that power was existing there. They never used it. They never got to feel any different. Well, it's a lost. If you are alive and you're a little bit smart, you want to hear and you want to know what can you do and what can't you do. Also, that book will teach you about negativity and positivity. So, as I say, the subconscious mind is like a receiver and a sender. Send signal and receive signal. The only problem is, how can you communicate with your subconscious mind? He doesn't understand our language. We cannot order our subconscious mind by talking and say, hey, do this for me. He won't even understand you. And it's yours. It's inside your body. It's a piece of you. But you have to learn how can you communicate with it. It's simple. It's just that it's not a nurture things in life. It's not like the bird, how God by nature teach her when she have babies, she go get food and feed them. The bird is not that smart to do that. But nature, God Creator to do that. The only creation in this earth have that option we have is a human being. That conscious and subconscious mind, and think how to use it and what to do with it. First of all, you gotta be a believer. And I'm not talking about religion here. I'm talking about believer, to be a believer. Believe in life, believe in the future. As a Muslim, I have to say, believe in God, that I shouldn't worry about anything because I know the superpower, which is God, Allah, is in your back, leading you. Yes, you have to think, and you have to keep working, but you are being powered up by God. Whatever you do, He's right behind you, very close to you. So we're not going to turn this to a religion movie, but I'm just saying, in the book is being named by superpower, and which leads the world to God, either way. So the book will teach you about how can you be positive in your life and how can you be negative in your life. And this is one way of talking to your subconscious mind. So if you get up in the morning and you get up with a bad attitude and feeling like, oh, this is a bad day for me, you actually, without you knowing, because you don't know how you talk to your subconscious mind, but this is what the subconscious mind understands, that you're having a bad day. So he give you a bad day. You got up in the morning with a negative attitude. So the brain, subconscious, is very smart. He is like your genie. You know the genie from the lamp? He's your genie. So, is this for your wish master? A bad day? Okay, I'll give you a bad day. You get up in the morning smiling and says, this is a beautiful day. Today I'm gonna have something big to do. He will do that for you. What I mean by I say he will do that for you, it's not as simple as I say it. Again, I'm gonna repeat. He's the reason, or he's the way to send positive signal to Earth, to life, or send negative one. If you send negative one, he will bring most of the negative in your way to get it done for you. If you send positive one, he will get you all the positive around you. He will send messages to people that he didn't even know around in the area. He will look for them. He's connected to the big computers. God. So what I say, when you are a believer, because you are a believer, God appreciates that you're a believer. So when you think positive, God is right next to you. He give you positive everything. So that book talks about very simple stuff, but he almost talk about everything. At some point when you're reading it, you think the guy is trying to make you cuckoo, crazy, but he's not. one of the math he used says, if you want to be rich, you gotta talk about it all day inside yourself. I'm rich. I don't have a problem. I'm rich. You see yourself in the mirror, say, I'm a rich man. And you keep repeating it. This is not a way for you to go crazy. No. You're just talking to your subconscious mind. You're telling him what you want. And it will happen. The beauty of this, it really happened. Or you can do the opposite. I'm poor, I'm sick, I have a problem. Okay, that's what you wish, I'll give it to you. Here it is. So, when you see somebody sneezing, and he sneezes close to you, and you say, oh my God, I'm gonna get sick. And you start believing, oh shit, I'm gonna catch the cold. You will catch the cold. Because you keep repeating it, and your subconscious mind say, okay, you want cold? So he put your defense system down, so you catch the cold. Isn't that amazing? Really amazing? Yeah, it is. So the book says that you want to be strong, you want to be beauty, you want to be beautiful, you want to be attractive. You got to think about it. Anytime you found that you got to repeat it to yourself, keep saying it. Stand in front of the mirror, talk to yourself. It's fine. You're not going to walk crazy. I'm attractive. I'm beauty. I'm rich. I'm strong. I'm healthy. I'm the greatest. There's nothing wrong with it. You're not going crazy. No. You just believe in yourself. So if you have the belief and you believe in yourself, things happen. I'm not saying your face is going to change, but what are you sending to the people? That's how the people is going to see you. So if you believe you're strong, you're going to get healthy. And maybe your body will start changing by itself because it's getting order from the subconscious mind. If you think you are overweight, without a diet, without any vitamin, without any exercise, if you keep saying to yourself, I'm fat, I'm strong, I'm good, I'm fit, my body is beautiful, I'm strong, you don't know how much power do you have in your subconscious mind to do that. Physically, he will rebalance your body. I'm not saying he's gonna make you the rock, but he physically will change your body. And I'm talking male or female. There's no difference here. But if you say, oh, damn, I'm too old, this is not gonna work for me, and I'm already old, and I'm already ugly, and or wrinkled. If you believe that, you got it. As they say in this country, in America, be careful what you wish for, because it may come true. Well, that saying is true, but if you're trying to compare it with that book, it is true. because that's what you're thinking, that's what you want, that's what you get. You see how simple is that? Okay. So it's a lot of exercise in the book. And of course, we know any exercise for healing or for power will be through meditation. And he explained to you exactly how do you start your meditation and how you teach your brain, your subconscious brain, to start have a new language with your subconscious brain so you can get the best out of it. What is meditation? Meditation is all the scientists, doctors around the earth found out how fast is your brain is working 24 hours. So when I'm making this video talking to you right now, there are probably 1,000 thoughts going through my mind. My car tomorrow, I need to fix this, I need to wash the car, I need to wake up the baby, I need to do this, and all that is going through my mind when I'm very calm and I'm taking it easy, trying to make a video talking to you about the silver mind control. But my brain inside is have 1,000 planes going in the sky in there. So scientists found out as soon as you close your eyes, the speed of your brain, I don't know, from 3,000 cycle, or I can't remember the number. It slows down more than half just by closing your eyes. That's without going to sleep. Now when you go to sleep, the speed goes down. That's when you really sleep. So your conscious mind is going to sleep. Subconscious mind is awake, like daytime. And here's what we want to talk about. So meditation is closing your eyes, a lot of deep breaths, take a lot of air and release it when you are laying down in a good position that you are very relaxed. By doing that and counting from 100, counting down, not counting up. So 100, 99, 98, 97, all this with your eyes closed, and you just imagine that you've seen a big screen, blue, and the number is going down. When you're doing that, you're slowing down your brain again. And any thought goes in your mind when you're doing this, the kids, the wife, the problem, the work, million information going through. You kick them out, all you're doing in the timing of counting from 100 to a 0, you're kicking out any information try to disturb you, you're kicking it out. You stop it. It's hard in the beginning. When you start doing it, it's very hard. But continuous doing it will become an easy thing to do. I don't know, first day you will be successful to kick everything out or not, but I'm pretty sure in 3-4 days you'll be able to do that. And once you are capable to do that, your brain become like the swimming pool. Very calm, very smooth. And this is called alpha mode. So you're bringing your mood to alpha mode. Alpha. And when you go to alpha mode, now you can communicate when you're awake, you're not asleep. You fake in your subconscious mind to deal with it. You're telling your subconscious mind that I'm asleep, but you're not asleep. The subconscious mind reacts. As soon as you see the speed of the conscious mind goes to that limit, he will think he's asleep, so he take over and he start acting. And you wanna catch him at that time and start telling him what do you wish or what do you want by talking to him in his language. And like I say, he doesn't, if you are a white boy, he doesn't understand English. And if you're not a white boy, if you're Middle Eastern or Indian, whatever, African American, whatever, he doesn't understand those language. You only understand colors and feeling and love and goodies. Your subconscious mind will not go for any evil power. And if you try to use it for evil power, it will backfire on you. God created it that way. So much power that he can hurt people, but he won't allow you to. It's being created for goods, for you and for others. Don't ask me why, because I don't know why. I don't think Dr. Sylvia knows. I don't think any scientist knows why it's working that way. A lot of people, when they see this book and they say Silva mind control, their brain goes to, okay, if I can learn this, I'll be able to control people's mind. And it's the opposite. It's not talking about people's mind, it's talking about your own mind. So this book is talking about mind control in yourself, which is when you are capable to control it, you be able to communicate with other people for the good, not for the bad. So if you have a problem with someone, you can fix it. You have an issue somewhere, you can fix it. You have a wish that doesn't want to come true, you can do it. For $7-8, that book will get you there. I went through the course. You don't have to go through the course. You can learn everything by yourself by reading the book and understand it. And if you need to read it twice, 3 times, 4 times, it's cool, it's fine. You can do that. I did. I understand it from the first time, but I read it once, twice, 3 times. Every couple of years, sometimes I get it and I open it, I read it again. I don't get tired of reading it. I already know what it is. I already know how to use it. I already know what to do. But it feels so good and so cool to read it. Especially that you feel comfortable and a lot of happiness when you read it. Because it clears your soul out. And it will teach you how to heal yourself out. And if you get really strong in it, you'll be able to heal other people. And that's not a joke here or just I'm trying to make a video. No. This is true information. Real. really happen. And the strongest you get, the most powerful you can get. It's the same thing as you working out every day 3 hours to build big muscle and be the rock. Well, life is not only about outside power and how strong you are. Because you can lose them. The older you get, you can't keep it. But when you power this up, the older you get, the stronger you get. And the more wise you get. And the more easy life for yourself. You have a superpower machine here, and you are in control of it, and you can use it. Nothing will enjoy you more than what I'm talking about. It's heaven right here. Problem is, God give every human being this gift. But how many percent in human know about it? And how many of this know about it, use it? And how many of the people use it get the enjoyment out of it? We're talking I wish everybody in Earth go after them that. We won't have a problem. We won't have war. We won't have court system and people fighting every day. We won't have people killing people for food and money, and we won't have it. Because if you think some people are smart, some people are not smart, well, by using that math and by using that book and by follow what God created you for, everybody is smart. And everybody have a duty in this life, and he will leave the best out of it. There is an old saying, and the fact is I didn't know about it until I become 45 or 50 maybe, but I've been using it all my life without knowing that somebody already talked about it. I used that math when I was 17, 16. And then through the years later, I found out that it's a system. It's an old saying that people follow. And I was so proud of myself that I was doing this without nobody telling me about it. What does that saying say? Love what you do so you can do what you love. I come from a good, I'm not gonna say middle class. No, my dad was an engineer and he was genius. So different country used to call him by name to come and work for them. So I was a rich kid, like my dad was rich. He didn't leave me any, I have to start my life by myself, and each dollar I have making my life was mine. But I grew up in a wealthy atmosphere. What I'm trying to say about it, I'm saying that that book will teach you how to make your own personality who you are and how you should react in this earth, and what's your duty and what's your job, and how can you be a perfection in it. I didn't care my dad was wealthy. I decided to just go. I have a dream. When I was 14 years old, I have a dream. My dad used to take us to Europe when we was young. And I love those countries. I love the freedom I see. So when I become 14 and 15 and 16, was nothing in my mind except just travel. I didn't care. I wasn't scared. I did leave home 15 or 16. And I'm not saying leave home, go get an apartment next to my dad and mom. No. I left Egypt forever. Going through Europe, come to the States by myself. In my own. My dad didn't give me $1 million to start. No. I lived back home with $200 going to Europe. And I worked my ass off for a few years. I did everything. I washed dishes, I cleaned cars, I worked mechanic, you name it, I did it. And I was enjoying it. So I come back to what I just say. I used to love what I do. Even if I work in a restaurant and I have to clean the bathroom, I wasn't feeling, I grew up as a wealthy boy. And a wealthy boy don't do those things. But for me, I used to do it. It was a lot of fun. Like I was laughing when I was doing things like that. And I did it professionally. So, if I have an order from the boss to go clean the 2 bathroom, I make it better than the bathroom he have in his house. I didn't feel bad. I didn't feel shame. I was singing when I was doing things. I believe a dream and I have to go through it. And God helped me to accomplish maybe 60-70% of my dreams, everything that I wished when I was young. I wish to be a rich man, have the best house, the best clothes. I can afford anything I want. I dream of Rolls Royce when I was 16 years old. Today I'm 57. I probably have 16, 17 different Rolls Royce in my life. I'm not saying this to show up, no. And my life was like a roller coaster, up and down. Become a millionaire and then become zero. And then become more millionaire and become zero. And become more millionaire and become zero. I didn't care. I have a belief. I never count on the money in my pocket. I always count on the money I have right here. I always found a way to make the money, legally. I have the chance to make illegal money million times. Most of the people, because most of the time I was rich, they were thinking I'm a drug dealer. So it's like magnetism. I used to grab all the drug dealers come to me, trying to do business with me. Kick him out. Stay out of my way. Never did. I did use drugs in my life up to a certain age, and I stopped. I only smoke. That's all I do in my life. But you know what? I accomplished everything I want. Maybe a few things I missed, but... And then I have to go through stories of people that I get to know in my life. Thousands of people. How many people around me get 20% of their dreams, 10%, 5%, 1%. Whoever goes to 60 and 70 of what he was wishing, that's top of the top. I mean, except if you are the Prince of England, you know, like you're born rich and your mom is a queen and you're gonna be a prince. But this is 1 out of 100 million who have that kind of opportunity. We're not talking about average people here. But I'm not here to say my story, I'm just here to talk about this book. Maybe one day I have the guts to say my story in videos. Will take probably 30, 40 videos. My life wasn't easy. My life is all kind of surprise. Surprise that I think 100 men live and die without seeing what I see, without going through what I did. Goods and bad. I'm not saying my life was sweet all the way, no. I have the worst and I have the best. I never was a milliardaire, no. But $1 million in my hand is like $100 million with somebody else. I know how to enjoy my money. So in my good days, I live and I enjoy life more than any prince from Saudi Arabia, from Kuwait, I have more pleasure than them. I enjoy it more than them with the minimum on what they pay. If they have to spend 100,000 to have a good time, I only spend 1,000 and I'll have better time than what they spend 100,000. It's because what life teach me and who I am and how I think and my attitude, my self-esteem, my body language. By the way, I speak 5 different languages and I'm good in them. But I learned a long time ago to be a giver and never a taker. I love to give. I have an enjoyment to give. It feels so good when you give. And if you look around you, you found the giver have a better life than the taker. There's some people get created in this earth just to take. One way, take. Whatever goes in doesn't go out. And there are some people just give. And it's an enjoyment, nobody will understand it until you do it. I never cry about any money I lose. I don't care if I have $1 million today and something happened on earth and tomorrow I found myself without the money. And I have to start all over again. I don't look behind me. I don't get sad. Let's continue. And on my way, and let's take off again. It's not easy. It's very hard. But I do it. And I do it with a lot of belief that's gonna happen. And it's keep happening. Those days I slept with $10 in my pocket. But I feel like a millionaire. I don't care how much money I have. I always feel like a millionaire. I don't lose money in the bank. My money is right here. Nobody can take it away. Bank can take your money away. Las Vegas can take your money away. A woman can take your money away. But so much I have in here, who can take it away? They gotta kill me first, so they can take it away. So as long as God saves me and I'm alive, I'll do it. So all this I'm talking about, it's right there in the book. I was made that way. And then I read the book. And I found out that I'm already 50-60% inside the book. What the book's talking about, I'm already doing 60% without reading it. Oh, of course, I enjoy the other 40. And I was assuring myself that everything, the other 60, I was going the right way. That's what the book's talking about. Being positive, never look back, always wish for good. There's so many people hurt me in my life. I don't want revenge from them. I don't care. I really don't care. I forgive them. It doesn't mean that I'm stupid. No. I will know how to deal with them after. But no revenge. Because revenge creates heat. And when we start hitting people, you never succeed in life. That heat hurt you first before it hurt them. Them, they will get hurt by themselves. Their subconscious mind, when they start doing bad, he attacks you. He belongs to your body. But it looks like God put it there to balance life. So when you're doing bad, your subconscious mind starts attacking you. And you don't know where it's coming from. Because you never watch out that you have a subconscious mind built to do good only. A lot of people doesn't know that they have this army right there fighting them. Maybe I'm talking in a different way. I don't know how many people is gonna believe what I'm saying and how many won't believe it. But that's okay. Whoever have the feeling, I may talk right. All you have to do is get the book read. And you will really enjoy it. And like I say, we are in a very strange time in life. This virus comes and keep the whole world staying at home, hiding, scared, lock up the whole world. It's nothing bad. Well, I'm sad for the people who lost their love and their friends and dad and mom and kids. God be with them. But it's a message from God. Because human forgot the rules of life. We was coming to the age to fall. Nobody respect anything anymore. Nobody believe anymore. Everybody have money wanted for himself. If my neighbor is hungry, let him die. I'll eat the best food. He can eat shit. People change. So everybody was expecting 2020 to be a third world exist. So God save us from third world and send us that virus. Until today, we're hearing different story every day. Not even scientists, not even doctors, not even nobody know what he's talking about. Why? Not because they're not smart, because they really can't figure it out yet. Well, it's very easy to figure it out. It may take us a while until we get out of this, until people get their lesson. It's something nobody will be able to see. You can think about it really. They can't find a cure, they can't know how to stop it. Every day we have a different statement and different tragedy, how we deal with it. Nothing is working 100%, not 50%, not 30%. Why? Because God wanted that way. And when God decides to take it in one day, He will take it in one day. And everything goes to normal. I don't know when. At some point He would. If people start track down and believe. Again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a priest, and I'm not a sheikh in a mosque. I'm just a computer engineer, deal with life. I did work in everything you can imagine or not. I ended up studying computers. Never worked for any computer company or anything. I always did my own, doing my own business, buying and selling, trading, trying to have the best of life and enjoy myself with everything I got and help as many people as I can, when I can. With my heart, not with because I want them to tell me thank you or for anybody to say anything to me. No. Enough the enjoyment I get. This is good enough for me. So please, if you hear that long video, understand that I'm only telling you what I know, what I've been through, what I learned, and I wish you the same. I wish everybody have all the experience I went through. And I wish you get the best out of the book. And it's 6 in the morning right now, so I gotta go to sleep. So good morning to everyone, because it's morning time. It's time for me to relax, rest. I hope I was capable to give you a message and tell you what I know. Until then, be healthy, be safe, be a believer, and things is gonna work out. And life will go back to normal soon, with God will. Peace, good night. I love you all. I wish I get the same love back. Good night.